His day. If not, do understand and get your day, your life is going to get better, honey, once you think twice, okay? Your day, your life is going to get better once your perception gets better. So I want to be very clear and transparent with you guys, okay? And I don't know who this may be for, okay? I believe that the right person will receive this message at the right time. So this morning, it's so funny how you could have your day planned or whatever it is like that, and then God has something completely different in store for you. And so this morning, when I had woke up at 4 o'clock, I had joined this coaching call with Peach McIntyre. I don't know, my phone looks so blurry. Okay, I ain't gonna focus on it. Okay, that's much better. All right, so I joined this coaching call with Peach McIntyre, right? And it's called Wake Up with Peach. And it's at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so my whole thought process, and I'm intentful, okay? I'm very intentful, meaning when I do things, there's a reason why I'm doing them. And for the class, my whole thing was, all right, I'm gonna show my vision board today, right? And so Peach is over like 100 and something people in his class. Well, actually 200 and I think 70 something had registered for the class. And this morning, I think 178 or something showed up. And I'm gonna use this because I really want you to get this. I really want you to get this message. And so, first I was gonna continuously walk, but I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree just to get some almond milk because I gotta make a smoothie and then I'll walk. Okay, so anywho, so during class, Peaches, she was calling on other people. Now, at the beginning of this class, I was getting called on a lie. And sometimes the ego, it will say all types of stuff to you to get you to believe it, right? And so I remember, I think it was probably like the third day or the second or third day. And she said, Dina, I know, she said, Dina, I love your determination. I love your work ethic. She was like, you are one of the people, I'm not scared of a lot of people, but because of your work ethic, I don't know, Chad, And so she also said that, she said, I know, she said, don't take it, I don't know if she said don't take it personal or whatever, but she said, is other people in a class and it's like 200 and something people. And she was like, I can't call on you all the time, but I really love, you still determined because you still raise your hand and want to contribute to the class, right? Or you want to still speak. And so this morning, it was a lady that was on a class, right, in a class. And she shares her story. And I was so impressed. I don't know if it's impressed, but I looked at it in a moment's time like, this is exactly why you need to listen more, right? And I said that to myself, right? This is exactly why you need to listen more, because the more you listen, the more you can see what other people are going through. And from that point on, I just been getting hit with like messages, downloads, and everything like that. And I became emotional, okay? And so I went on it. I was posting. I had it all planned out. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Had it all figured out. And then from me listening to this beautiful lady speak, right? It kind of changed my plans for today. And one of the things I'm gonna say is this. You know, oftentimes we look at our lives and we like, oh, I am here to tell you, you are not the only one that's going through that and growing through it. You may feel that way, okay, because of the illusion. You may feel like, why did God give me this type of life? Hold on, family, 1 second. 1 second, family. I gotta make a. 1 second, family. I gotta make a phone. Oh, I don't know why. I should have wiped my mirror. Well, my phone. 1 second. All right, family. All right, family. Gosh, it's this. All right, so I don't even know. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Gosh. All right, so you know, sometimes you may feel like, why did God give you this type of life, right? Like, why did you have to have those type of parents? Why did your parents have to give you up? Or why did you have to go through that when you was a child? One of the things I'm going to say to you is this. We all have been through some things, one time or another. And there's word to the mother and the brother. All right, I want to just lighten it up, okay? But we all been through some things. And one of the things that you have to understand is everything that you've been through, everything that you have gone through, it was all because of purpose. It was all because of your purpose. And you may not be able to fathom that right now. And it may not make sense to you at this current moment right now. And you may even say, that don't even make sense to me. And that's okay. That's okay. But what you have experienced and what you experienced, it is not for you. It is not for you. And you may be like, but it feels, no, it's not for you. I remember a few months ago, right? Matter of fact, probably about a year ago, a few months or probably a year. And I remember I was walking and I got this download. And the download was this. Share my story about me being on Section 8. Now, people on Facebook already knew this. Hold on, family. All right, wait, I'm heading inside a Dollar Tree. Hey, how's your morning?
Interesting. Yours?
Really? Huh?
And yours?
Oh, great. Better than great. All right, family. So I'm in here just for some almond milk. 1 second. My daughter calling me back again. Yeah. My youngest keep calling me, telling me she hungry. I told her, I said, listen, girl, I got to go, okay? Her father just dropped her off at my house. Honey, I'm in here for almond milk, and then we gonna take this walk. Ciao. I'm gonna come in here later because Dollar Tree look like they got some new items. All right. One second, family. All right, family, my bad. Gosh. You know what? All right, family, my bad. Gosh. You know what? Let me go to the house. Because, you know, my youngest daughter, this is what's going on in my life. You see how my life is? Okay, and I'm still able to upload the videos. For the ones that's out there that's using excuses, saying that you can't do this, you can't do it. Let me tell you something, you can do it, okay? Now I gotta go back to the house to make sure my youngest daughter is getting dressed for school. And I don't even know what time it is. 8:47, okay. So you may feel like that the life that you was given or the hand that you was dealt, that hand is like, it's so messed up, right? It's so messed up. You look at other people's lives and you like, oh my goodness, this person, they are winning, right? You may think that they are winning, but you don't know the backstory. You don't know the backstory. Oh, what I was talking about Section 8 and stuff, right? So I remember, and normally I would say, excuse this video if it's all over the place, but honey, that's what you're gonna have to take today. So I remember I was walking and coming from a walk, and I remember I got this download instantly. And the download is just pretty much my intuition is talking to me, guiding me, right? And one of the things it had said was for me to do a video, and it also said what you go through and grow through, it is not for you. Your life or whatever it is that you got, this is ridiculous. Your life and whatever it is that you got going on, that is not for you, okay? And so you may feel that way. You may feel like, oh, this is just about me. It is not just about you. It may feel that way. It may seem that way. That it's just about you, but it's not just about you. God is going to use you. And imagine if your story was so bland, you couldn't connect to hardly no one. How would you be able to reach people? How would you be able to tell that mother that's working 14 hours a day that she got this? And it's going to come a time where as though everything in her life is going to work out in a sense where as though she will have so much money in her account that she won't even be able, at first, she probably can't even handle, she feel like she can't handle it. Well, you wouldn't be able to tell that mother that if it wasn't for you going through what you went through. See, we can only teach based upon what we've been through and what our experiences are. If it wasn't for you going to prison, okay, several times, how would you be able to give that teenage boy guidance and let him know that, listen, there's a better route? So, although we go through things and we may not understand the purpose of it, but one thing I could assure you is this, that is purposeful. When I do these videos, it's times where as though I may not want to turn the camera on. It's times where as though I may not want to do the Dollar Tree haul today, but I still show up. And that's exactly why I tell you guys, and I go so hard, because I want you to know that if I can still turn the camera on, so can you. I've been doing content since 2018, all right? And when I first started, it didn't start off this way. I didn't start off with making videos this way. I didn't start off confident like this. But what happened was I kept listening to my intuition. I kept listening to God tell me, make this video, talk about this, and talk about that. And I trusted it so much so, even though that ego was saying, girl, look at those numbers. Even though it was people in my messages saying, oh, I can help you, you know, with your SEO and all this other stuff. And I continuously still show up. This video is really inspired from the guy that I had seen, the lady this morning, oh my goodness, really was inspired from her, but also this guy that I seen on TikTok today. And one of the things he said was, God is, when God gave you that dream, God did not or was not checking your bank account. God wasn't checking your bank account. And some of you guys, you feel like, in order for me to do this, I have to have a certain amount of money. And in order for me to inspire others, I have to live this glamorous lifestyle. I have to, have it all figured out. If I can be honest, everyone that you see, no one has it all figured out. And you may say, but they different because they show up. They show up so confidently. I remember I had heard this lady say this, and it really spoke to my soul. And a lot of times, you know what? These synchronicities that you hear, okay, you got to listen to them. I remember this lady, she was doing a TEDx talk. She was from Nigeria. And And one of the things she said was this. She said, people that you see that appears to be so confident, because she was like at a board meeting or something, and she was at a board meeting, and at the board meeting she had to speak up. She went through this same as that concept. She went through this thing where as though it's like a countdown. Do I say anything, or do I just remain quiet? Do I speak, or will I regret that I didn't open my mouth and voice my opinion? And she said in that moment she spoke and voiced her opinion. And she said she was scared to do so. Here it is, this lady, full of confidence on TEDx. Okay, full of confidence. And she spoke. Some of you guys, you feel like, and it's because people don't tell you this. And the reason is because they don't tell you this is because they don't do it. See, people can only give you what they have. Someone can't tell you to be confident if they not challenging themselves. Someone can't tell you to take the leap out on faith if they don't even trust God. And I know some people say, no, I do trust God. Well, if you trust God and God gave you that dream, that purpose, that vision, that gift, why aren't you rocking out to it? Because there's a need for it. And you're so selfish, you're so in your feelings and so concerned about the next man, woman, what they have to say, that you don't even listen to what God said. And then you say you want your life to change. You say, I really want my life to change. I really want things to go a different way. Do you? Do you really want your life to change? Because if you do, you would do things differently. And this is not to beat you up. This is just to bring some awareness to you. This is for the next time when your intuition speak, you say, you know what, I'ma trust it. It's so funny because we oftentimes say, I don't trust other people. And I got this, I never forgot, from Miss Iyanla Vanzant book, Trust. And she says, it's not so much that we don't trust other people, is that we don't trust ourselves. We don't trust to listen to that voice. that's telling us to do certain things, because that voice may have been silent. You know why? Because when you was a child and you would go to the adults and tell them, oh, you know what? I don't trust this person. And they would say, oh, don't worry about that. This person been in the family for a long time, and you keep saying, but I don't trust them. And so you've been conditioned not to trust yourself. You've been conditioned to, not to see the red flags. Even though the red flag shows, you've been conditioned not to see them. And I want to remind you that there's something in you that is brilliant. Like this morning, I got to download to do this video. I said, oh, here we go. Here we go. But I did the video. And that's how you know if you have faith. But when you listen to that voice, don't pull your crop up. If God said for you to do it, it's done. It's finished. It happened already. Meaning the results that you wanted from that thing, you already have those results. Those results are on its way. But do you believe? That's it. Do you believe? And some of you think because you have all these accolades, right? All these awards and all this stuff, and all these accolades and stuff like that, that's going to get you into rooms. What's going to get you into rooms is you being transparent, is you having faith, you believing and knowing, you know what? I know. And even if you feel right now in this moment, you really don't know, but just tell yourself, you know what? I know things gonna work out. And keep telling yourself that. I know things gonna work out for me. I can't see it now, but I know they gonna work out. And start going backwards, right? Oftentimes I say, let the past be the past, right? But start going backwards. Start looking at your life and saying, there were many times where as though I didn't know how this was going to turn out. And it turned out all right. All right? Okay. I thought we was going to take another walk, but we took a walk. All right, family. I love you guys. Keep rocking out. Believing in yourselves. Keep going. Keep growing. I'm going to the supermarket. I'm going to do a video, and then I'll post it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, also, we doing this smoothie. Okay? Come on down, child. You can't be saying you want your health to be this way and that way, and you ain't willing to put the work in. So go to the store if you can, or put it in your cart for later on tonight. Get you some fruit, whatever fruit it is, your little heart desire. Me, I'm working with strawberries and bananas, some almond milk, and it's peanut butter with honey. All right? And when I show up, all right, I'll talk to you guys later.